Hey guys, and welcome to another brand new video. In this video, we actually have quite a few different quick little things to go and cover and talk about over here for a little bit of a late night video. But one big thing to note is that we actually do now have a brand new confirmed next upcoming PlayStation Restock going on over here. Just a little bit of a quick update for you guys, because we actually had a pretty interesting one at Best Buy earlier on today, which definitely want to put the word interesting definitely up in quotes too as well, because, well, it was very interesting, I would go and say. But we're going to go talk about some new upcoming drops, talk about some little late night news, some brand new gameplay, some brand new God of War news, Resident Evil news, Fallout news, Sonic news, and just a nice little comfy late night video before we go and head to bed and all that stuff. So if you guys want to, make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the $500 giveaway going on over here. We do have the Twitter, Twitch stream, and all that good stuff down below for the bonus entries too if you guys want. We have the Amazon links for all the signups. Go check those on out, and same with the Target links too down below, and let's dive into the video. So earlier on today, in case you guys did go and miss it, there was actually a Best Buy restock. We actually had one that happened earlier on today. Now, I did a little bit of a complaint video earlier on because I still don't understand how after all this time and all these years, we somehow still don't know how this works. At the end of the day, I'll be honest with you guys. So, yeah, basically Best Buy, I think, had like 4 different time changes going on. God only knows why. God only knows what was going on. The whole website was apparently having issues in terms of just like actually making the listing happen. And I do want to say, we really didn't see too many folks out there go and get their consoles or receive their consoles, which was a little bit of a concerning thing too, because even as a total tech restock, you would probably assume the drops would go kind of slower because not as many people have total tech. It's like a $200 membership, or sometimes it's included with your stuff, or as well, you would just kind of think that they'd have like it's been a while since Best Buy's done an online drop. You'd think it'd be like, hey, this would be up for like 2 weeks. Like if like sometimes Walmart drops are up for a while, or as well, same with PlayStation Direct drops, they'd be up for a while. But surprisingly, it was actually sold out, as you guys can see on the screen over there. And well, I don't think really that many people had a chance to get the consoles. Maybe because it was moved, maybe it was botted, I'm not really sure. Or maybe there was people who were able to get through it without the total tech. Not sure. But at least on the bright side, we actually do have another now confirmed restock, as you guys can see on the screen. I'll probably remind you guys more so these next, like maybe like in a week or so, because this is still like a week away at this point. It's like 6 days away. But I just want to let you guys know that there is another brand new Sony PlayStation 5 console all being worked on over here, where we have the Best Buy Total Tech membership, obviously, which does kind of stink to have. But apparently, if it's sold out, that means that there must be enough folks out there that have the Total Tech that they can go and buy it and get it. But basically, the event date for this item is Monday, October 31st at 11 a.m. CDT. Now, I'm going to be very curious to see if this works, because last time, as of today, it didn't, as we were talking about and mentioning, so this might be a little bit more of a sketchier drop if we have to think so at the end of the day. But basically with this one, Monday, October 31st at 11 a.m. Central Time, so 12 o'clock Eastern, 11 a.m. CDT, 10 a.m. Mountain, 9 a.m. Pacific. And as we kind of go through all that type of stuff, that does mean that the drop will probably be a similar format where there's maybe a queue system, maybe additional drops, maybe other random little various things. We'll have to go and see. They did go and say it's only approximate, and I guess maybe just be aware up to the next 4 or 5 hours. It may possibly go and change. We're going to have to go and see how that kind of works. But yeah, I guess we are seeing more consistent Best Buy restocks again online. We have been seeing like kind of just various lots of in-store stock and various online stock. I'm going to guess, and I called this before, that a lot of these big retailers are going to be going and working a little bit more towards like, say, a Walmart Plus drop. Maybe, you know, upcoming for the holidays to make their stock numbers better, like profit numbers better, subscription numbers better. So we're probably going to be seeing the same thing with GameStop, where they just did that really big GameStop Pro Rewards restock for like 5 or 6 days or so. So we're going to probably be seeing even more of this with Best Buy for Total Tech. Now, I don't like Total Tech. I think it's $200 and kind of crazy in my honest opinion. I think it's way too much money. So at the end of the day, not the biggest fan just to go and see this. But, you know, I guess what can you kind of go do at the end of the day? So yeah, when it does come with stock, we'll let you guys go and know how that kind of flows on out, but we'll definitely keep you guys in loop, so definitely follow the Twitter or the account itself. We'll probably remind you guys in the next few days when we get more info. We still have been seeing a few amount of Best Buy stores also just having normal in-store stock. Same of how we've been seeing with Target, Walmart, etc. Just kind of depends around like where you're at in the country, etc., etc. But yeah, when it does come with stock numbers, we'll let you guys go and know how everything kind of goes and flows, and should be all around good stuff. So, yeah, big thumbs up, big things, big everything. I like this a lot, and hopefully Best Buy will keep on going. And it kind of seems like they did about one per week, so we'll see maybe if they keep that going. Although I'd be kind of surprised because I'm sure some of these places want to maybe save some stock for like a Black Friday deal or like a Cyber Monday type deal. But like I said, we'll probably be seeing a lot more throughout these next few days. So good stuff. It's all confirmed. Let me know if you guys got the hookup on the earlier Best Buy drop, or if you guys even need consoles in the first place too. I keep on saying we'll probably go through this throughout the next like few months or so, give or take, so we'll kind of go from there. Now let's go cover like a little bit of kind of quick fun new news. So basically Fallout as well, Fallout Sony 6 and all the other various, like I think Fallout 4s are actually having some pretty big new anniversary announcements that came out as of today. So this is the 25th anniversary announcement too, and there's a lot of cool stuff floating around. So they have some cool stuff with the just different stuff with different stores, etc., etc. They do have Prime Gaming subscribers can get the 25th anniversary bundle for Fallout 76 too as well. So you have that for the next few months too, which is kind of cool until 2023 with a cool little thing tied on in. And as well, also Xbox fans with Xbox Game Pass too can also pick up their bundle too on top of that. The biggest news is Fallout 4 is going next gen, and that's a big news as of today, where the next gen update's coming for Fallout 4, coming in 2023. This free update will be available for the Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and also for Windows PC systems, which is always nice to see. So there's also brand new performance modes, features, which I guess Gotham Knights just can't do it, but apparently Fallout 4 can. So we'll have higher frame rates, quality features for 4K resolution gameplay, and even more bonus creation content. So a lot of cool stuff all seen over here too, so you guys can see get this down to earth in our latest development interview. Megan Sire too as well as kind of just talking about all this type of stuff. So that's kind of I think the big news over here. Next gen Fallout coming soon. We'd also have a little bit more updates too for Resident Evil 2 as well, or roughly the remake could be around the same time as the prior game. So like 14 or 15 to 20 hours or so. So a lot of content will be very similar. So at least we're having some confirms on that, saying that it'll be around like a nice 20-hour game, which kind of seems about the same amount of time Resident Evil Village was. And I feel like that's usually around the time when people hopefully don't get too annoyed with overall. So yeah, so basically they had a chance to make a comment in an interview with PC Gamer and basically saying, yep, the game's looking good, they're vibing, and some folks are kind of worried about places being potentially cut as well. Although if it's a similar time zone, I'm hoping that most of the game will be very similar. Never played Resident Evil 4 originally, and I would love to play it myself. Now, we have a little bit more of the God of War news too as well, where it's apparently going to be a lot more now brutal as well too than his previous installment, which I think is kind of cool to go and see. So basically, Mir Chef, the combat designer for Santa Monica Studio, who has confirmed something that we seem to intuit during our first hours of play. God of War Ragnarok will be much bloodier and more violent than its predecessors, and thus recover the brutality that always characterized Kratos' classic adventures. So basically with this one, we've had a chance for them to go and increase the levels of brutality in God of War Ragnarok considerably, and I think that's actually really cool to see because it may make the game more fun. Like, you don't want to be too basic, like literally it's called God of War. Like, you want to make sure that game is looking good and feeling good. So basically for this one as well, when you get the Blade of Chaos, you don't have many chances to see those weapons do the kind of things they did in classic God of War. So they want to make this stuff more, like, just better, more hardcore. They want to make it fun too as well. So you like stun enemies and grab them, and there's other different types of combos. And a lot of folks are stating as well that there's a lot more animations, animation variety, mob variety, and all that. So it just kind of seems like this really is God of War, but slightly better. Like, I really do like the idea of this too as well. They put a lot of effort into making more, like, variety of enemies and bosses and all that type of stuff too, so as we have a chance to go and see with this. So, yeah, a lot of folks are talking about more like the mythology of it and kind of the discussions on it too, and they're trying to say like, hey, Thor, he just wants to be petty, wants to get into fights, so they want to have a character that kind of fits in the universe too, so it kind of looks like a dude you'd see at like a bar, just in like in a movie or something like that. And kind of to wind down this, we actually did have a little bit more of the Sonic Frontiers gameplay too, so we have a chance to see this over on IGN. And I'll be honest with you guys, so far, like, I don't think it really still looks that good. That's why we're kind of showing at the very tail in the video. I will give it a shot, maybe, but this really doesn't look like one of the best games I've ever seen or played. Not really sure how to feel about it. Not really sure the vibe for it. I'm kind of very, very in the middle for it. I have no idea how to explain it. Let me know if you guys are even pick up this game, but it just kind of seems like they didn't really know what they wanted to do with this game so far, and that's why I'm a little bit concerned to even play it, buy it, or check it out. I love Sonic games, like Sonic Adventures, like back in the day on the GameCube was one of my favorites, but it just doesn't really feel like Sonic should be open world, and it almost kind of looks like someone's playing around with, like, say, Gary's mod, and they're trying just to, like, make a random Sonic almost look-alike game. Hard to explain, but I'm not really a big fan so far. Let me know your thoughts on that. As well as pretty much it for the video, so make sure you guys are subscribed with the notifications on as well for the brand new PlayStation 5 $500 giveaway going on. Twitter and Twitch stream down below too. Amazon links too as well, and Target links too. And I appreciate you guys all so much for watching here in the first place. Thank you guys.